So today's which is best episode is slightly different compared to the usual we used to make, where we compare different brands and try to figure out which phone is best for you on a particular price segment. But we have two OnePlus devices, 6T and the 6. This is officially available. This is officially discontinued. That means there is no more production for the OnePlus 6. If there's any stock left, you can still buy the OnePlus 6. If you want to buy a OnePlus device, you have option of 6 and 6T, or in case you own the OnePlus 6, should you go to the 6T or not? Let's find out. So first, with the design and durability, both phones share the same kind of construction. That means Gorilla Glass 5 coating with a glass back on 6 and 6T. Front OnePlus 6T come with the latest Gorilla Glass 6, and on the 6 you will get the Gorilla Glass 5. So whatever is there, glass is a glass, so it will break. To check out the durability test. 6T is slightly taller compared to the OnePlus 6. If you try to apply any of the OnePlus 6 case, it won't fit easily. So don't try to think you can use your old cases. And other than that, everything is exactly same. The buttons placement are on the same places, and slightly different layout here. But hey, if you just look out on the bottom, you can see OnePlus 6T doesn't have any headphone jack. So if you're a kind of person who charge and listen at the same time, which is not recommended, so 6 is the only option for you. Or you have to carry a dongle always. If you're a Bluetooth guy, that should be fine for you. Like I am just using Bluetooth headphones, so I don't have any problem. And still there's a single speaker, no quality change, everything exactly same, so no need to show you, everything exactly same. So now the biggest change, the fingerprint sensor from the back side has been moved to the in-display fingerprint sensor, which is nice. But personally, if you ask with me, I still prefer the one on the back side, because it is a natural position. You can see, and either way I will hold my phone, my fingers are just resting exactly on the same spot. But here I need to stretch it. Say I just took my phone, so either I will adjust my phone in between my fingers so that I can reach easily here, or if I'm holding my phone like that, so I need to stretch it here. So sometimes it doesn't work, because I have registered my finger like that. So more you will use the in-display fingerprint sensor, the more it will learn your pattern and it will unlock quicker. On the speed test comparison, the exact rear fingerprint sensor is slightly faster compared to the in-display fingerprint sensor. No matter how much you try, it is faster. But that doesn't mean 6T's fingerprint sensor is slower. It is faster compared to other companies' in-display fingerprint sensor. But still, this physical one on the back side is more faster compared to the in-display fingerprint sensor. Both phones do support the face unlock, so there's no problem at all. Same megapixel on the front side with the camera. You can unlock quickly from both the phones, so that's not a big deal for you. Now both phones share the same processor, same amount of RAM, whatever combination you are picking. So technically there should not be any performance difference at all. So I just tried to check some application launch tests. So in my case, 6T is slightly performing better. The reason could be, we know that, Android with time is slightly gets slowed down. This is just a 2 weeks old phone. This is a 5 to 6 month old phone. So with 5 months, you can see just maybe 1 or 2 second maximum difference you will notice with that. But if you're using phone standalone, you won't notice difference at all. And trust me, OnePlus phones, they work very great for 2 to 3 years. You won't notice any performance delay at all. So for performance, both phones are kind of equal, super speedy, super fast. Now let's jump to the camera. Is there any difference exactly on the camera side? I will say no. Why? I already have shown you a camera comparison between the 5T, 6 and the 6T. There's no difference at all between 6 and 6T. Now, the OnePlus 6T comes with a new night scene mode. And that night scene mode already came to the OnePlus 6 also. If you use that night scene mode, you will be taking better low light photos. But the one problem with the night scene mode is that it's like I'm using my Lumia 1020. I need to hold my phone for at least 3 to 4 seconds. Otherwise, my image is going to be shaky or blurred. So this is kind of a, if you want to take quick photos, so you just have to rely on the sensor. Your night scene mode works better, but it has some drawbacks. But still, both phone can take, I will say, almost 99% equal shot. There is no difference at all. So on the camera side, you can go and pick any of the one. Both one will perform equally same. Now on the display, is there any difference? No. Both phones have the same 402 ppi. This display is slightly bigger 6T, 6.4 inches versus 6.28 inches. So it is slightly bigger. If you see side by side, then you notice, or if you want to have a much bigger canvas, you should use this the navigation gesture. There is no button at all. Your applications will be bigger. You can see everything in the bigger space. So like I said, 6.28 inches is again very great. There is not huge difference at all. So display wise, both phones are good, exactly same resolution, nothing difference at all. If you like the notch, you are a notch lover, you can go with the teardrop or you can go with the square notch. So honestly, I hate notch. That is why this year I did not go with the Pixel 3 XL. Pixel 3 is very smaller for me, so I'm waiting for hopefully Pixel 4. Let's see. Either way, if you watch the YouTube videos, for example, if you just go and fill in the screen, then you will only notice the notch. Otherwise, if you're just playing video in the 16:9 aspect ratio, for example the YouTube, so both videos play in the same way. You won't notice notches at all until you won't maximize the video. So display wise, both phones are good. There's no such problem at all. Now both phones are running the same Android 9.0, and they should be getting the Android 10 and 11 also. And OnePlus 6 is on the slightly older Oxygenus version 9.0.2, 9.0.5 on the OnePlus 60. There's not difference at all, just some animations difference there on the OnePlus 60 versus 6. On the 60, due to higher Oxygenus version, you will see some animations delay on the airplane lock mode. So those kind of small differences should be minimized, because once the OnePlus 6 you see the same Oxygenus version, they are running the same kind of versions at all. There is no such difference. So both phones are exactly same. So the summary time, which phone is best for you? So if you're first time coming to the OnePlus phone, and if you have budget, you don't have any problem to buy the 60 or 6, both are available. Since both are almost of the same price, I will say go to the 60, because going with the latest one is always preferable. So if you own a OnePlus 6, I will certainly not recommend you to go to the 60. If you have option, you're fine with the go with the used phone, you can get a 6 and a better deal compared to the 60. Almost 10 to 15k difference you will get. 60 versus 6, almost same performance, same camera, same display. I mean, there's not a much difference at all. So there it is, guys. This is the OnePlus 60 versus 6. Still there are some minor differences I haven't covered here, but major things I will say both phones are exactly same. So which one is my favorite? So I will still go with the 60, because like I said, I have both of them. I would like to use 60. The new in-display fingerprint sensor is the latest technology. It is good to go with the latest always. Camera bump is smaller compared to 6. It wobbles less, as you can see. So this is good deal for me. I don't use case always, so this is just fine for me. Battery capacity is more. Both phones give the great battery backup. That's okay. And display is slightly bigger, which is not a big deal, but hey, like I said, I have both the options, so I'm fine go with a slightly bigger display with near about the same dimension. So that's been it, guys. OnePlus 60 versus OnePlus 6. Still have concerns, query, just let me know in the comment section, or you can just tweet to me on @JS support for positive response. So thanks for watching again. This is Saurabh. Have a great day.